All right, hand over your valuables, or I'll gut you like a fish. Nice try, but you don't
Want to have your clip featured in the Skyrim Clip of the Week? Simply record the clip on your Xbox and then send it to me via message. My gamertag is iRyanI, that's IRYENI, and then you can message it to me over Xbox and I'll be able to view it. I look forward to seeing the clips that you guys send me. Now moving on to the video. Hey, what's up guys, it's Ryan and welcome back to another episode of Modded Monday. We're on week number 155 now guys. I've picked out 5 new mods for you guys to check out and perhaps add them to your load order if you find them interesting. So let's just jump straight into it. Starting off at our number 5 spot, we have the Choose Guild Jobs with Bets mod. Now this mod lets you choose where you want to do a Thieves Guild quest from Delvin and L.V.X. This could be in Solitude, in Markarth, in Riften itself, or any other city in the game. It now gives you the opportunity to be able to choose where you want the job to be. This is done because the other half of this mod makes it so that you can place bets on when you'll get the jobs done. As you can see, the job that I'm taking here from L.V.X. allows me to complete this quest in Solitude within 48 hours for about 2 times the pay. But if I was a lot more confident in myself and being able to complete it very fast, I can make it so I can complete it in 24 hours for 3 times the pay. This greatly enhances the Radiant quests given by the guild because in the original game you would just walk up and they would give you a random location and you would have to go and do that. But this mod puts a little spin on that and allows you to place bets on how confident you are that you're going to be able to complete these missions, and it also allows you to choose where you want to do these missions as well. And on top of that, you also get a logbook from L.V.X. to keep track of all the missions you've done in each separate city. So all in all, I feel like this mod is perfect for thief characters who want to just get a jump start on the guild jobs and actually just do some Radiant quests in order to get some money. And it's also a mod that's included in the 150 modded load order that I'm producing right now that's built towards a stealth and assassin character. So just know that I've been testing this mod for quite a while now and I really enjoyed it, and it's definitely staying on my load order, and that's definitely why it comes in at our number 5 spot, so I'd recommend downloading the Choose Guild Jobs with Bets mod. Coming in at our number 2 spot, we have the Authentic Medieval Tavern Music mod. Now the mod page reads that this is a very simple mod that replaces most of the taverns in Skyrim with authentic medieval tunes. And the reason that most is said here because for the sake of variety, they've chosen not to include the Drunken Huntsman since the Bannered Mare is also in Whiterun. This gives each inn a unique feel, and those inns that include cellars will also transition back to the normal tavern playlist to keep up with the unique feel of the bar floor itself. And since this music only alters 2 playlists, that means it's compatible with other music mods just as long as you load this last. So I'm sure you guys want to hear what this tavern music now sounds like, so let's take a listen.
Are you thirsty? Hungry? Both? If you'll excuse me, I have other things to attend to.
I want you to personally supervise the next shipment.
We already have...
Hey, what's this?
You're too slow. I saw it first.
No, it's mine.
You'll have to take it from me.
That can be arranged.
So as you can tell, there's going to be a lot more immersion whenever you walk around these taverns because of just how great the music sounds. And there's so many different tracks to hear, with this mod being 18.60 megabytes. There's just so many different tracks in here to listen to that every time you walk into a tavern, you'll hear something new. And that's definitely why the Authentic Medieval Tavern Music mod comes in at our number 4 spot, so I'd recommend downloading it and giving it a try for yourself.
I doubt your combat prowess would prove valuable in a real battle anyway.
Coming in at our number 3 spot, we have a mod that completely blew me out of the water whenever it came to testing it. This is the L.V.X. Magick's boat mod. Now the mod page reads that you can now build your own boats and use them at the lakes in the Sea of Ghosts, and they now come with tons of options and have their own cargo holds. And that's all the mod page says. So at first glance, a mod that's 97.90 megabytes and only has 1 sentence in the description, you would think, oh, what's this mod all about? So I downloaded it and gave it a shot, and my was I super impressed with this. It allows you to craft craft your own boats using the boat crafting kit that is included right whenever you start up the game, and you can walk up to pretty much any body of water and build your own boat. And there's so many different customization options whenever it comes to what type of boat that you'd want. As you can see right here, I chose a pirate ship, but there's also different types of rowboats, Nordic sailboats and others as well. Basically, all you have to do to craft your own boat is use your boat crafting kit, which is available right when you start the game, or you can craft one at the forge, and then you just walk up to any body of water and place it down, and then once it's placed, you activate it, and it gives you a whole bunch of different options, whether you want to just jump in the boat right away, you're going to have to build the boat as well, you can change the positions, you can optimize how fast the boat moves, what type of sail you have, the type of cargo you're carrying, and much, much more. And combining this mod with other water mods, such as the Realistic Water 2 or the Better Water for Realistic Water 2, and other things such as the lush that is on the bottom of the ocean, and different plant life, and maybe even some hidden treasures that's in the ocean, you can now become a pirate in Skyrim. There's so many different roleplay options and different types of characters that you can have with this mod that I just had to include it in the list. And I was extremely impressed whenever I booted it up for the first time and tried it out. And that's definitely why this mod comes in at our number 3 spot, so I'd strongly recommend downloading the L.V.X. Magick's boat mod. Coming in at our number 2 spot, we have the Divine Alchemy Redone mod. Now the mod page reads that Skyrim has a hidden alchemical secret that you are now going to learn about. The mysterious Allura has opened her shop outside of Riften. Allura will sell you special alchemical kits that will allow you to create your concoctions wherever you are. She also sells you basic and advanced ingredients for you to experiment with. Every potion that you make contributes to your alchemy skill with the Mortar and Presto kit, so you'll be able to reveal the ink on special notes that will give you access to even more mixtures. Now there's several new crafting stations that have been added with this mod, such as the Crucible, which turns raw materials into detrimental reagents, and then the Alembic, which turns raw materials into beneficial reagents, and then we have the Retort, which turns reagents into concentrated potions, and then the Flask, which turns reagents into concentrated poisons. We also have the Mortar and Presto, which reduces some minerals to reagent powder, and teaches you new things by creating perk notes and ingredient scrolls. Now you can create these crafting stations at a forge, or just purchase them from Allura herself. And the way that these new ingredients work is just how they work in the vanilla game. You can first sample them by putting them in your mouth to learn the first trait. Once you learn from them, you can now add them to existing recipes that you already know to gain their benefit to mix the new compounds into a completely new creation. Don't worry about trying everything at once though. Allura has allowed for other vendors to sell these items, and every now and then a bandit or necromancer might be carrying something on their person. Now the ancient traditions of alchemy long to create gold from common ingredients. We almost have you covered with this mod. You can now create gems and soul gems from special items, and you can also create higher tiered healing potions from lower tiered ones. That means that 3 lesser healing potions will give you 1 normal healing potion. This will greatly reduce your pack weight and allow for lesser potions to have some value late game. Now this mod also changes how you level your alchemy skills. Once you reach level 20 in your hobbyist alchemy skill, you've now began to dabble in the art of alchemy, and your concentrations are simple but useful, which opens up the potion system for you. And then once you hit 40, you're now a professional alchemist, which means that customers can now rely on the purity and efficacy of your mixtures. You've also begun to experiment with improvements to established formulas. And once you reach level 60 in alchemy, you become a scholar, which means that long years of study have given you a deeper understanding of the alchemical art. Once you reach level 80, you become a potion master, and at 100, you become the Grand Master, which allows you to create double-based potions. Now there's a huge list of features whenever it comes to this alchemy overhaul that it's almost impossible for me to cover all in this one video. I would strongly recommend you guys go out and trying this mod for yourself, because the Divine Alchemy Redone greatly enhances the alchemy skill tree, and it makes it way more efficient and fun to become an alchemist yourself. And with all of these changes coming in at 4.78 megabytes, why wouldn't you want a mod like this? So that's definitely why this mod comes in at our number 2 spot, so I'd strongly recommend downloading the Divine Alchemy Redone mod. Coming in at our number 1 spot, we have the Wintermoon Manor. Now this is a home and a guild hall that has been added to Skyrim just outside of Whiterun, and the mod page reads that in the halls of Dragon's Reach, a druid tells you of a nearby manor, available for those of good spirit. Our hall is just outside of Whiterun. You are welcome to it so long as you are courteous of the Spriggan, white stag, and other wildlife within its walls. It's a proud mansion, and we druids have grown nature throughout. There's a central courtyard, a dining hall, a library, and bedrooms for 8. There's also a grotto beneath the manor and the exterior of the building. And as if they were never there, the druid mysteriously disappears, and you descend the steps into Whiterun with your thoughts towards the sanctuary of nature. So as you can see, this house mod would be perfect for starting your own guild, or just having a large family with a bunch of children. And what I actually mean by starting your own guild is something that I thought of whenever I was testing all of these mods. Whenever I was testing the boat mod, which was featured at the number 3 spot, I thought, why not create a little pirates guild. You know, I already have a pirate ship, and if I downloaded something that allows me to have multiple followers, like if I could have 5 or 6 followers, we could just start our own pirates guild. So if that's something that I can think of in just 5 minutes while testing these mods, then imagine what type of guilds that you could create for yourself. I've never actually seen a house mod be called a guild hall, and that actually expanded my horizon whenever it came to new ideas for guilds themselves, and just new opportunities that you have with big house mods. So I would love to hear the types of guilds that you create with a mod like this, and that's definitely why it comes in at our number 1 spot, so I'd strongly recommend downloading the Wintermoon Manor, the Home and Guild Hall mod. So that's pretty much it for this week's episode of the top 5 Skyrim mods of the week. Hopefully you guys did enjoy, and if you did, I'd appreciate it if you left a like and subscribe if you're new. It really helps me out a lot. And if you have any suggestions for mods you'd like me to cover in future top 5 mod episodes, be sure to let me know in the comment section below, or you can follow me on Twitter. I'll be sure to leave my Twitter in the description, and you guys can follow me on there and leave me suggestions there as well. Special shout out to my Patreon supporters. Thank you guys so much for everything that you guys have done for me. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys did enjoy, and I will talk to you guys later.